Welcome everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel Chronicles of a Midwife. Today I'll just be walking you through how I get ready for my child health or welfare clinic in a pandemic. So let me take you through what I do at my clinic in Jamaica. When the rain falls around here, it looks like a mini river. This is the public health nurse's office, and in here is where the vaccines are kept, and it has a lot of signs. We record the temperature on entry of the clinic. Once the first person who enters the clinic is the person who reads the fridge, and it's supposed to be between 2 and 8 degrees Celsius. Of course, never disconnect the fridge, and we do our triple checks, making sure that everything is right. So what we do as well is that when we come, we would pop the igloo in preparation for the child health clinic. 2 igloos. This is the main one. You always have a main igloo separate from the fridge that you would take any extra vaccines out of it for the midwives. Alright, so once we're ready to pack the igloo, we wash our hands, get them nice and clean so that we enter the clean fridge with our clean hands, and we take out the ice packs. We pack the igloo, we add a thermometer to it, especially for the main igloo that is going to be the one that is opened and closed, so that we make sure that the temperature is still right. So I like to take my time to get my office ready in preparation for child health clinic. Because of the pandemic, you don't really want to be in and out of cupboards and going in and out of your office. So it's nice to have everything right in front of you and ready for the clinics. So the first thing I take out is my gown, and taking out my gloves. And of course, the gown is to protect myself, and extra covering over my clothes so that as much as possible I can reduce the amount of virus or bacteria that gets on my clothes, and then I'll be going into my car and just limit the transmission. Of course, I wash my hands frequently, but the clothes is another factor, and nobody really knows how long the virus does last on surfaces. So next is my face mask. I use the surgical one while I'm in the clinic. You see me have on a cloth face mask. My mother makes them to suit each and every mood, and I change it when I get ready for the clinic. I have my hand sanitizer, of course. It's a must. At least 70% alcohol based. Must. Next is my face shield. Of course, any extra sneeze or cough, because of course, listen here, some of my patients are very selfish, and of course children don't really have the capacity at times to really know cough etiquette and those things, and so we have to understand that they are children and we have to accommodate certain unfortunate events. And of course, children do have corona. I think the youngest in Jamaica was 2 weeks old. But the next thing that you see me showing you is some liquid cetamol. We have a main bottle that we do pour out into some containers that we use for the clinics. You just saw me show you my handy spray bottle with 70% alcohol. I spray the parents, I spray the clients before we start. Next is my needles, my syringe, that's in that little box. I do use specific ones. It is the auto single-use syringe. It comes in smaller and larger sizes, and we use them based on the age of the child, as well as, of course, the site, the route, and sometimes some babies are a little bit on the smaller size. They are underweight, so we, depending on what's going on with them, we know what to do. Why are you dancing? It's a good day today. Let me just say it's a blessed day, so I have to give thanks. And of course I'm going for my cotton swabs. I have a wet and I have a dry. What are you doing, girl? You can't even dance. But that's my dry and that's my wet cotton. And I do have another container with just sterile water that I do use when I'm giving MMR, or if I don't have any water, I use the alcohol swab and then I dry it before I give the MMR vaccine. Of course, you need your stationaries, your reading pen, your pencil, and of course your black ink or blue pen. I do have some stickers for the children, especially the ones that are a little bit nervous. You want to gain their trust a little bit so that it's easier. So micropore tape, and of course you need your thermometer just in case they are having a fever. We don't give the vaccine. We have a curative clinic that does have doctors available on Mondays, especially in concurrence with our child health clinic. They do have children's clinic day, so it's so much easier to just send them off to the doctor and get them checked to see if they can get the vaccine. You need your tape measure to measure the head circumference, just making sure that they are developing properly. It's one of the Z-scores that we use to estimate if the child is thriving. The next thing is one of my blue containers you saw me show in the other video. What are you doing, girl? My blue container. I have a second one that I use for specific clinics. The next thing is my homemade rattle, my shaker, and of course that little, we call that again a thong. And we use it to open some of the vaccine, especially the MMR. The MMR is so hard to open with your fingers. It is going to be a challenge. Oh, it's called a forceps. And so I prepare the room itself now. I prepare my cot if the child is younger, or sometimes the mother has multiple children and they have a younger child and they need to press them in the cot, or just in case I have a 6-day mother and baby that gets to the clinic, I want to make sure that my office is ready for them as well. So 6-day clinic is not really a clinic per se, it's just that we check up the mother and the baby 6 days after they have delivered. So there you see me just getting everything organized now. I've taken out everything. It's on my desk, all disorganized, and so I'm going to get them organized. So I have my bed, my examination bed. I just get it ready in case I need to examine the child. I do that. Of course, you know, I have to have my basin clean and my soap dispenser. The baby's cot is there ready, and of course my paper towel dispenser is all filled. So that's it before. I'm going to get it nicely organized now to the way how my little OCD has to have it organized. So I'm just gonna get it all to my right side because I am right-handed dominant, so most of the things are going to be on my right side. Just moving and shuffling up some things. That's my head circumference chart. I reference it just in case I think that the head circumference is a little bit above or below average. Of course, my vaccine paper that is up to date, and it shows the manufacturer's name and this batch number. My little cute thing that I reward my children with, and I'm just going to reorganize it a little bit more to my liking. I'm extra and showing you my calendar setup for October and all the clinics. I shortened them because I can't be bothered. Child health clinic, antenatal, postnatal, family planning, and they're all abbreviated as such. And of course we kind of outline the dates for each clinic by the year so that we don't have to be continuously going into our phones while we are seeing the clients for dates. Of course, I'm showing you my sharps box, my beans ready, and I'm almost done. Just need to go for my igloo and I'm done. Yeah. You know when you need to eat if you call and you have to look. But I'm just going to get myself together and put on my PPEs now. My appropriate PPE for me to work without worrying about catching corona or acquiring it. I don't even want to talk about it again. So I am first sanitizing my hands. Always sanitize. You are so happy today. I am so glad for you, girl. Right now I feel so tired. It's all that happiness has gone right down under my foot bottom. But yeah, sanitize, sanitize, sanitize. Always remember to sanitize. So I'm taking off the old mask. I should have taken it off first, but you will see that I sanitize my hand again. Whoops! But as you make a mistake, you will rectify it by just re-sanitizing your hands yet again. I mean, trust me, my hands are drier than a chicken foot because I wash and sanitize my hands so much, and I'm sure that a lot of persons, especially nurses who were doing or hope were doing all of this before corona, can agree with me that the dry hands are a struggle. So I'm putting on my gown, and this is always a source of struggle because these gowns, if you don't have adequate help, you are going to struggle in it. But I think I got it. We did it. It's a struggle, yeah. And I'm just looking at the rain. It's raining like crazy here in Jamaica right now. So yeah, and I found out that I didn't even realize that all the alphabets for hurricane season, they're gone, and they've gone into Greek alpha, beta, gamma. I think gamma is going to form, or gamma forms, but oh well, we're streaming. So trying to tie it up, it's a struggle. It is a struggle. But I don't know why this girl is just wiggling up herself like that. You are crazy. But I love it. Putting on my face shield now, just slipping it on over my head. What are you doing now? What are you doing? Oh, I need to put on the mask first, of course. So you will put it on, use the loops to put it on, and then it tug the sides, fit on the nose piece so that you have a nice secure fit. If you don't have a secure fit, there are other ways you can tighten it, but my face is big. I have a big face and a big head. And then you put on your face shield and you're good to go. Let's begin our clinic. Come on. They can't see anything. Oh, so I'm showing you. I was wondering what I'm doing. I got my igloo, and that is the last thing I had to do is to get my igloo, and I'm actually officially ready for my clinic. Yeah. You are so crazy, girl. I love it though. I love your smile. I love your mentality. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just being stupid. But thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you are being safe in this pandemic. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.